Upstairs in the Def Lounge with the Deftones. Fellas, give it up. Raise the glasses. Booyah, pass the flask. White Pony, congratulations, congratulations are in order. I've listened to the album. It's absolutely off the hook. But I gotta know the secret. Now, I know you guys are from Sacramento, and I know it's really, really chill up there. But around the third album, you know, especially this album, there's been a lot of hype. People are blowing it up, and it's going to go through the roof, right? But we were hanging out yesterday. We had the video shoot for the first single, Change. And, man, it was crazy. It was off the hook. We had girls running around, cameras everywhere, and you guys were just still so chill. So chill. And, you know, all I want to know is, how do you guys stay grounded, man? How do you stay where you need to be and do what you need to do, you know, to stay grounded?
I don't think it's so much chill. I think I'm just straight up tired. Like this last week, it's been insane, man. We're just like, you know, we've been rehearsing to play shows. We're getting ready to go on tour. You know, just trying to get everything prepared for the record release, this party, everything, man. It's like, you know, it's been nuts, the video shoot. But, man, I'm so excited right now. This is like the best time of you know, of our career and, you know, of our lives, you know what I mean? Like, everybody's pulled together. Everybody is so, like, just willing just to take this record in, you know what I mean? And that's the kind of record that this record is. It's one of those records that, you know what I mean, you have to want to fucking like it. And then you get it and you put it in on your headphones, and then you just fall in love. And that's the way the record makes me feel, and I'm excited to be a part of it.
Well, this is another thing, is that it seems like a lot of the time, you know, your lyrics are so insightful and so provocative. And a lot of times the media trips and they want to, like, analyze all your lyrics and say, you know, what does this mean or what does that mean? And to me, it's really more about what it means on a personal level, to the fans, to each person on their own. And so I was wondering, you know, with that said, still at the end of the day, is there something that you want the album to say to the fans in general, like overall?
Not at all. There's not one you know, message that we've ever had with this band that we've ever tried to get across to anybody other than you know, use this record to for yourself, you know, let it make you happy, or sad, or, you know, whatever it is, the way the music makes you feel, let it do that, you know what I mean, and pass it on and give it to other people so they can feel that same way. I mean, this record makes me, it takes me from, you know, my hands in the air, being on top of the world, to you know, being the saddest person in the world, and you know, within a song or two, and I'm sure, you know, I know a lot of people already have it, you know, and I think everybody should just take it in, man. Really, you don't have to live your life the way we live our lives. You know what I mean? You don't have to be into everything we're into, whatever. Just enjoy the music for what it is, because what it is, music, and music is what it's there for. It's to be enjoyed, you know. So.
Steph, bro, I want to holler at you, man, because aside from the music, man, you guys have mad other interests. We got some poetry going on. I know you like to ride the BMX bike a little bit, but I know you guys also like to play some video games. And I know you all have some, Tony Hawk, right? I know you got some mad video game skills, and I know you got some mad battles. Yeah, here we go.
Challenge anybody out there to Tony Hawk 2 Pro Skater. I will just blast you in it.
Hey, but when you two get it on, I want to know who's winning those battles.
Right here, man, right here.
He's tripping. He's tripping.
All of them for yourself. I want to have at least one. I take him. Stefan, come with me. Come on. We're going to film a little. I'm gonna kidnap Stefan right now, and I'm going to go. All right. Here we go. Stefan. All right. Now we take the camera. Yeah.
This trick he does on one of the levels, he cheats. It's a fluke in the game. He found a glitch in the game, and he gets like 300,000 like in one trick.
Yeah, sometimes you got to cheat a little bit. You know what I'm saying? When you can't take out the cheat. Tell me this, guys. I mean, this is the first of its kind. An internet house party. It's not just here. All the people at home are kicking it, doing their thing there. I mean, it's just a fat idea, man. We got good food, good music, and good peoples.
I'd say that's very true. And the best thing about all this to me is that the internet has always been our biggest way of getting our music out to people. I mean, as far as radio and MTV, their support has been very nil to this part of our career, and so why should we come out and do like a big thing for anybody else? And the fans that are there every single day on our board, always, those are the people that are living our music, along with us. So these are the people that we want to put our music out to first. These are the people that we most respect as being our fans. So this is like the best for us, and it's flattering to us too that people are even interested enough to have their own parties. You know what I mean? And I got a list of here. Some people I want to.
Let's give some
to a couple people. Let's say what's up to Jonathan Asti in Dallas Rocks, Texas. What's up?
Andy
I know you guys are over there.
Hinsdale, Pennsylvania.
Keith Mackler in Saxon River, Vermont.
What about Sacto right here? Angie Mendoza in Sacto.
Sacktown. Yeah, we got people all over. I mean, there's Rebecca Cross, Auburn, California, which is right by Sacto. There's so many names here, man. Like, I'd love to read them all. But let's see. Andy O'Brien in Pennsdale, Pennsylvania.
What about Joyce Lulliff, Cleveland, right there.
All you guys, I hope you guys are having as much fun as we are, because I'm telling you right now. Yeah, we got Micro Stockton didn't believe it was us. Nobody ever does, though.
Now talk to me about this album, fellas, because you were actually here in L.A. You were staying at a house, I hear, like, up in the hills or whatever, and I know there was some crazy-ass times going on. Man, I heard Frank even saw some ghosts, man. So I
didn't see some ghosts, but I heard some ghosts. Abe's seen the ghosts. Seen the ghosts.
When we recorded this record, I lived in this closet, and it was like a cedar closet, maybe about as big as this little space right here, which you can't probably see, but I was laying in there one morning, and I heard somebody in the shower, because there was a bathroom separating mine and Abe's room, and it was Abe in the shower, but like, so that woke me up, and then I looked up, and I saw some shit straight floating in the corner, and I didn't just see that, I went back to sleep. I opened my eyes, and that shit was still there, but it moved a little bit, and I was like, out. I just, I said, what's up, Abe? He was naked. I said, hi, Abe, I gotta go.
Abe, what were you on, man? What happened? Some poltergeist shit?
Oh, it's definitely poltergeist shit. It was just there was some presence there. You know what I mean? It was wild. It was just it wasn't a bad ghost. It was just a punk ghost. You know, it's like I like to just.
Now that I think about it, we was pretty drunk when we recorded the record, so we might have just been having some hallucinations.
Yeah.
But the album sounds great, man. It's really diverse. It's really eclectic. You've got some hard jams on the album, like Elite in Korea. But then you've got some chill jams like Passenger and Teenager. Now, I'm sure that comes from all your wide range of musical influences. And I want to know who brings what to this album in their background. And I want to start with my man She right here, because I know you got some funky music, bro. What are you listening to?
I bring some funk, like some dirt smell, like Pigpen bring dirt with him everywhere he goes. And that's what I brought to the album, like dirt. Yeah,
just straight dirt.
Yeah, just dirt. Scurvy, gout, all that stuff. That's what I brought to it.
Okay, what about Abe? What's Abe listening to?
Well, Abe basically he just brings the good times.
Nothing but good times.
Yeah, I'll be rocking it all.
Okay, and I know you got some PJ Harvey and some Weezer in your closet, right?
Yeah, rocking that stuff. I mean, like, that's what influences me to make music. But listening to music, I like fun music just like everybody else likes music. I mean, I like all the eclectic stuff, but I love just good music, whatever it is. Whether it's, Slick Rick, Eminem, whatever. It's whatever's make you smile, you know what I mean, or cry or whatever, And
we're really good, big fans of music in general. But I think if anything, I get influenced by my other bandmates the most. You know what I mean? I take so much from all of them, and I think it just morphs into its own thing with us. You know what I mean? I think we all take a little bit of each other and just use it to our advantage.
This album shows a lot of progress and evolution. The sound is really complete. I think it's really lean, not lean in terms of in a way that it's deficient, but it's pure, pure right to the music. Is there, do you guys have like your favorite jam off the new album? Is it different for each of you, or is there one that when you're playing, you just like, it's just, you're going nuts, man? What?
It differs a lot, I mean, from song to song. Or even over time, I always get a favorite song. But right now, the first song, Petite Year, is my favorite. It just, I love it. It's the weirdest song I've ever written. There's no structure to it other than it starts right here, and it just goes, bloop, and it's done, like quick, and it's like beautiful. The melodies to me are like so not belong. They don't belong in the song. It was weird the way the song came out. It was like, you know what I mean? It was written really fast and just. It's beautiful. It's one of my favorite ones. That's why I chose it for the first song on the record.
Where did the name of that song actually come from? It's something funky, man. Was it the game show, right? Brazilian game show?
Yeah. I don't know too much about it, and what I read on it, I couldn't quite understand, but it's just some freaky shit I heard. You know what I mean? I guess this contest where are in the game show, and like they had to do all these weird things like you get to drink milk out of the hostess navel and things like that. Like just like a lot of like erotic theme, I guess, whatever to it. And the song itself, it has nothing to do with the song, but the song itself has this kind of erotic feel to it. Lyrically, it kind of takes you on a little scenario that that I threw myself into, which is it's all fiction, but it was just, to me, it was the funnest way to write. A lot of the stuff on the record I just made I don't know where I was coming up with these ideas of stories, and I just write about them. Some of them, the majority of them are fictitious, but some of them, I included myself in them. Some of them I didn't, but they were so much fun to write, as opposed to just like me sitting around and writing a bunch of songs about me, myself, and I, and about how I feel. Instead, I just kind of looked around what was going on around me, and just not even what was going on around me, just made up shit and wrote about it. And it was so much fun because I got to step away from the song and not have to be like all emotional and part of it, and just can feel on other people's emotions and make up stories and create an emotion, from scratch, really.
Tell me about that jam, Teenager, man, because there's something really innocent and almost nostalgic to that track. It's really mellow. It's just beautiful. Where did that come from?
Well, the song itself was a song that it was going to initially be used for Team Sleep, which is a project that I got with the guy who's DJing right now is DJ Crook, and a friend of mine from home, Todd Wilkinson, and him and I have always played guitar together and wrote songs, and they've always really just like ambient, stuff. And what happens is we usually record some guitar stuff and we'll send it to Crook, and then he'll loop it all up and crumble some stuff. And he sent me about 7 songs, and of stuff that we sent to him, and he sent us back. And that song in particular, I always said, man, I love this song so much. I want to put this on our record. And I asked everybody in the band, I was like, you guys, and they're like, whatever. They were like, cool, if it's good. And I put the vocals on it. Stephen came in and played some keyboard on it. Frank did some DJ stuff on it. It just came, it was done. I was like, man, this is a quick little gem of a song. It's a Deftones song. You know what I mean? I want to put it on our record, even though it's very abstract as what people I think expect from Deftones, but it's a beautiful song. And lyrically, honestly, it's just really inspired from that feeling that of what it's like when you are younger and you're in school, and something that I'm really separated from now, being you're living a complete opposite life. But then and that at that time in my life, it's innocence. It is. I mean the biggest thing that you really your worry of the day is I wonder what I'm going to wear to school, and I wonder if this girl in the second period class, if she's going to dig me, you know what I mean? And you bug on stuff like that. And that time of your life is some of the most special times of your life. I remember being on the phone with my girlfriend, or with a girl who I liked, and just talking to her all night on the phone and falling asleep on the phone, and waking up and okay, put the phone by your pillow. You put the phone by your pillow, and then I'll wake up in the morning and I'll wake you up by your phone. You know what I mean? Little silly shit like that. But those times are
I think it comes across, man.
Now, you know what I mean. In my life now that I'm married, I have children, and I play rock and roll. It's so opposite from what I feel. So I kind of stepped out of character and remembered how it was to feel that way. And I think it came across in that way.
It comes across, man. It comes across. You can really feel it when you hear the song. I got another question for you, man. Are we gonna hear some live fucking jamming tonight, man? Are the Deftones gonna go off? All right, man, we're amped, man. Let's let the good times roll. I appreciate you guys taking the time, man. Back to the house party. Let's do it.
If everybody right now, if there's any songs you want to hear, right now, somehow on the internet, just email your request for songs, and we'll take a look at them and pick some songs out there to play.
Fantastic. All right, we're gonna run down. We're gonna check out with Simone. Simone, take it away.
The girl that you like.
Hello, here's Simone, and